0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
G'day, what a morning it's been. I came fully prepared to film this video and my lapel mics were flat. I thought they were fully charged, but something happened and they were flat, so I apologise for the audio. Welcome to Doing Stuff with Danger. This is a new approach I'm sort of doing, new channel, less technical, more sort of just doing things that I'm doing, playing with toys, cars, just whatever, doing stuff. This is my 1992 HSV VP Senator. It's build number 93. Would have been nice to have build number 92, wouldn't it? I purchased this car in 2017 off a mate actually. He bought this to chase his original dream of owning his original VP Senator, and about a week after he bought this, he found his original. So he rings you up and he says, "You don't want to buy a Senator, do you?" So we drove up to Sydney and picked this thing up, and then it sat at my workshop for 6 to 8 months waiting for it to be club regible. I got it registered, drove it around for a few months, and unfortunately someone rolled into the side of it, so it sort of sideswiped down the whole side of the car. So from 2018 to 2020 it was off the road, getting repaired and whatnot through a third-party insurance claim. And after that, it sort of just came here and sat on this hoist and went up in the air, and junk got piled underneath it, and it never really sort of went anywhere. So my plan is to get this back on the road. It's still registered, but it hasn't been started for 3 and a bit years, I reckon. So our job today is get this thing started up and sort of see if it starts. It may not even start, but let's see how we go. I should also add that the oil was changed before it was parked up, so I will change it again, but it's brand new old oil. I should add at this point, I'm changing the battery for a new one, which I failed to mention. I'm a little bit excited, a little bit worried. A couple of things I've noticed, just popping my head around, all the coolant hoses are crusty, which means they've got a layer of scale in them, rust, so I probably need a set of hoses. I'm worried about the radiator because there's a date code here from 08 or 06 when it had its attention last time, so that could be concerning. And then I want to wash it before I put any guard covers on it, so it doesn't scratch all the nice paint. And then it'll need tyres, and I'm sure a plethora of other maintenance items. That's a good sign. I hope you're excited as me, because I've been trying to film this video for about 2 weeks. I don't have much time anymore. All right, new battery's in, terminals are tight. Let's hope the fuel is not stale. I'm sure it'll be stale. There's enough fuel in there. Fuel pump works. Oil lights out. She lives. fantastic. Very dirty. So I'll turn it off in a second, check the oil. Transmission has been leaking a lot. So it's probably emptied the converter over its time, so that'll need to be checked. What a darling. Standard exhaust. Dirty exhaust and all that stuff. Spot on. Beautiful. No oil on the floor, also good. I did check the water prior. So that's a good start. Trans fluid definitely needs to top up. Very good start, I'm very happy. Oil, soil, trans fluid's very clean. It did lose a bit over the time, but I was expecting that. I might actually warm it up, drop the oil, give it a quick little check over before I bring it down, and then we can go replacing crunchy hoses and all that kind of stuff. Give it a full check over. I know the tyres are very old. Tyres are 14 years old, so they'll be definitely getting attention. You want to do that? So yeah, I'll warm her up and we'll drop the oil. I've just thrown some flushing oil concentrate from Cost Effective Maintenance in this. I'm a big advocate of these guys. I use it a lot. I pay for this. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. Just the oil that went in it before it was in storage was clean. So normally you would have to get it hot, drop the oil, fresh oil, concentrate, run it, drop it, fresh oil again. But because the oil was fresh, I'm just going to add this to the existing oil. I'm aware that if your motor is very sludgy, they can be a little bit dangerous. I've never had a problem with cost-effective stuff. So we'll run this, get it hot, drop it, change the filter, change the oil, run it again, and then I will probably change it again very soon, just because it has been sitting around for a while. And same with the cooling system. I'll probably run a clean through the cooling system and change some hoses and maybe get the radiator looked at as well. So we'll get it hot, put it up in the air, drop it out, and see what else we can find while we're underneath. Another thing I'm an advocate for is a bit of Subaru upper engine cleaner. I've used it a lot over the years, and it's fantastic for getting intakes clean, gunk out of your throttle body. And I actually just had a thought before, I'm like, I should run some intake cleaner through this before I drop the oil again. So I'm just gonna put some on the intake. I think you let it sit for 10 minutes and then start it up and run it through. Definitely some sludginess in there. Probably just from sitting around, I guess. Oh yeah, definitely need some. Let me see if I can show you in there. that black sludgy stuff inside. She's no good. Sorry I can't get any closer. I've got my stand on. I used to keep old toothbrushes for this. Alright, we'll come back after 10 minutes. Go from there. Alright, so I've waited 5 minutes. We'll start it up and put the rest in. So what I'm doing here is purging the rest of the intake clean can whilst keeping revs just above idle, purging occasionally until the can is completely empty. Alright, now she's at operating temperature. We'll drop the oil, change the filter, fill it back up. And that should be enough to get her off to give her a wash. Alright, how good am I going to be? Now that's pretty putrid too, just for half an hour running. My rule of thumb is too, never put your spanner away until your sump plug's back on. Classically unorganised, but I guess that's half the fun in this stuff, isn't it? Oh. It's not pure filth, but it's definitely not spotless. With the new filter, we always get a smear of oil. Being clean-ish, you know, it's not going to hurt it. New filter on. I was just having a thought while I was getting the filter, I might actually just let this drain over the weekend in case there's anything that's making its way down to the bottom. So on that note, we'll catch up when we put the oil back in.